Yeah.
Girls are crazy.
Oh, bro. Hey, girls are crazy.
Hey, you want me to ask the questions?
No, you go. Hey,
Do you want to be in it?
no,
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Cass, and today we're bringing back. I know y'all remember Girl Talk, but we're bringing this back this time with a little twist, and it's called Boy Talk because we have a little bit of a different crowd. So if everyone could just introduce themselves real quick and say where you're from.
Okay, I'm Mara. I was born in Baltimore.
Merrick from Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Colleen. I was born in Maryland.
I'm India. I'm from Baltimore.
I'm Malcolm. I'm from Chicago.
I'm Raven. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Smooth Tez. I'm from Detroit.
Jordan from Virginia.
Aaliyah from Chicago.
So you guys sent in various questions, and so we picked a few to answer for you today. So we're just gonna get started. All right. So what's the best advice anybody has ever given you?
God wouldn't have given you the vision if you didn't think you could achieve it.
Best advice I've ever gotten from anyone was to put yourself first. Just because there's so many people who are going to try and influence you. You can't let that happen because you ultimately know your goal and what you want to do. So follow it. Period. Make sure that person loves God before they love you.
Okay. Oh, bro. Hold on, let me say mine though. Say nah, but the best advice that I ever heard was say a prayer and make it happen. Everything else don't matter.
How should girls shoot their shots?
You don't.
Man, be real. Be 100. Be 100. Be straight up.
Just be
let them
straight up.
know what you want to do. What type of time.
That goes for girls and guys. Just be straight up. Don't waste time.
You miss 100% of the shots.
I'm gonna say this: liking 3 pictures do not count.
Yes, it do.
That's a warm-up. That's a
like
warm-up.
3 minutes and I like some.
That's easy right there. I need to slide in the DMs.
Hey, I got a impromptu question. So do y'all be putting yourself in position?
What's the
Y'all be
question
putting
you
yourself in
like?
position to for guys to shoot
Yeah,
a shot?
set
Is
yourself
that
up
a
so
thing?
he could shoot his shot. Yeah, I'm doing
But
that.
how do you do that though?
No.
I don't know.
Wait, do you
don't know,
put
but you
yourself
do
in
it?
his
I've been
position?
doing it. It just be super
For
random.
ladies, this is the question.
Hey,
for
is it
ladies.
true that women just be creating random conversation because they
What are
want
all
you to
these
try to get on that?
questions?
No. I may be quite traditional, but I don't chase. Period. Do I shoot my shot?
Yes.
I be available if you hit me up at the right time.
Hey,
Possibly.
cut.
If not,
I would to answer his question. Yes, I mean, yes, you do sometimes put yourself in situations that you want a guy to talk to you, but I mean, obviously, don't be thirsty with it, but just
be
kind of with your mannerisms and your actions, you're telling them that you're available.
Give us an example.
Yeah.
Give us an example.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that chasing. Would y'all call that chasing?
No.
No, that's not chasing.
I'm direct as shit.
Have y'all chased anything in
You
your
want to
life?
know what I want by the end of the
Have y'all
conversation.
chased anything in your life?
Yeah.
Right. So if y'all chase that, why would y'all chase the man that y'all want?
That's facts.
Chase that man.
But
If you want him.
then, okay, but also he has to show me. He has to show
How?
me.
How would he show you?
You tell me.
How can he show you if
He
you
don't
don't
know
know?
you yet.
What separates a girl that's just friends from a girl you would consider making your girlfriend, vice versa?
The type of path she on in life.
Wait, hold
So
on.
for you, what separates a guy that's just friends from a guy you would consider making your boyfriend?
The type of time is she on, the path she's going, what she wants out of life.
Okay, but what
Right.
if that was your really good friend and she still has a path, but you don't want?
No, my best friend lit.
My best friend turned.
My best friend lit. It comes down to primarily, man, when you meet her, you already know if you trying to,
That's fine.
or if you trying to.
But then there's the thing, don't you start getting to know a girl and start to like her more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
what
agree.
happens in that situation where you want to be friends when you first approach each other,
Right.
but then
Things change with time.
things.
So your feelings gonna adjust with time.
Right,
You
yeah.
start off, that's
You
my
gonna
homie,
act
but then
accordingly.
you slowly, if you fall in love, you fall in
But
love.
in your mind, you already set in your mind this is my friend. Do you change?
Yes.
Yeah, things can
If
change.
you
'Cause you
think
grow
it's worth
feelings
it,
for
because
somebody.
if it's worth it, because you gotta risk the friendship too.
That's a fact.
So
Because you will always just
The most
associate and
constant
try to
thing
make
in this
it more
world
than
is
that.
change. You feel me? So things happen.
Ooh.
You feel me?
Would y'all
There
prefer
you go.
somebody you date be your friend though?
Yes.
Yeah, first. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it makes for a better not that you wishing on a breakup, but if y'all break up, it
Makes it more
better.
missable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't just end up.
nah, because depending on how y'all break up, it ain't gonna matter.
Right.
Yes.
What are some deal breakers?
Ooh.
She don't get her feet done or her nails
Black
done.
feet.
That's so super.
Weekly.
That's
Stinky
not-
breath.
Weekly.
Oh,
No chip paint. None of that.
If she don't want the bottom of her feet. If she don't want the
Not a variety of clothes in her wardrobe.
I'm
Really? That's a deal breaker?
vanity.
Yeah, steady
I
seeing
mean,
the same
vanity.
shirt and jeans.
Okay, but that's
She
that's
don't
a
know how
guy
to
who
use
likes
the
style though.
different there.
There's different guys.
Ours,
So there's some guys who
yours.
like
Then
a
we can't
sweats
talk.
girl, and then there's some guys who like a girl that can put herself together.
So what's something that catch your eye? Like, what's the opposite?
Ooh.
Like, what's something that y'all see?
A
y'all
nice-
like,
Where's this
yeah.
I feel like swag is a real thing.
Like swag.
I like
Like,
that.
if you can't dress. Okay, well you kind of have to dress.
No,
but even if you
we
can't, how you carry yourself means a lot for real. Like people notice that. So
Hey, if
that's
a girl,
real.
if a
you
girl
can
got
tear
pretty
up.
feet, if her feet done, that's just like that'll make a girl beautiful. No cap.
Even if her face is hit.
I don't agree.
No, not. She gotta have a decent face, but feet can be a turn on or a turn off.
You like feet?
I love not to like.
Oh,
I like to look I don't like do nothing with them. I just like to be able to look. I like for you to be able to wear open
Like
toe
looking at
sandals.
them.
That's cute. That's pretty.
You like the rub 'em.
If your girl
Freak,
don't show her
freak.
toes, something wrong.
Yeah, if my girl don't show her toes, she not my girl. She can't be my girl.
Checked her.
You might as well just come in the video with
Bro, you might as well be in the video. This shit right here.
Hey, Eli, come on, Taylor.
Sit right here.
Sit right here.
Introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Eli from Detroit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
really?
it. That's
Detroit,
it.
Houston.
I'm really from Detroit. Detroit by way of Houston. Or is it Houston by way of Detroit?
Where were you?
I was born and raised in Detroit, and then I moved to Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good everywhere for real.
Okay, does courting still exist?
Nope.
Yes.
It
Quitting?
does. It does.
Courting.
It does
If you
not.
care
It
about the
should
girl-
still exist.
I think that
Courting doesn't
14.
exist.
If you care about the girl enough, you're gonna do what you want. It definitely does exist.
I
think
feel
about that
like
basketball court.
certain people put in effort into certain people.
That's a fact.
Like
Don't
and
say-
that's just facts.
Can a female court?
Yes.
Yes.
When?
You can't.
I'm overthinking
What's the
that.
definition?
Okay.
What is the
I'll
definition?
take a guy to
A
wait. I
date
can
to
court.
Okay.
I'll court after you
Courting.
court me. I'm
What?
sorry, but I need
Hey.
to know that you could do like take care of
So if
me
he
and live up
drive,
to
you
my
paying?
expect. Huh?
One
If he
person
drive,
per
you
time.
paying?
What?
What?
If he drive, you
Sir,
paying?
you need to drive and take me out. That's a date. What are you saying?
So we.
I ain't gonna cap. I don't expect nothing from a female. If I'm in a relationship or if we like at that point, I
Right.
don't expect nothing from you. I'm gonna give you everything you want.
What has I guess inspired your expectations for what a relationship is? Like,
I feel like a relationship is a two-way street. Like if one person's in it and the other's not, it's not a relationship.
It's
It
not
don't
a
work.
relationship.
If it's toxic, it's not. Well, I mean, it could be a relationship. It's just toxic.
So-
My first ever like both the real relationships that I've been in have been sucky because the guys ultimately say that they want something and then when they get it, they don't want it no more.
That's
Okay.
valid.
So does that mean he never really wanted it?
No, that's not true.
No.
No, that's not true.
And I don't think he
That
means
is
that.
fake.
I don't
That's
think
not
he means
true.
that, though.
Like I was saying earlier, everything
Everything
can
changes.
change.
Right.
Everything can change. You feel me?
And the more you
But
get
it's
to know a
like-
person, it
What?
can either push you away or you can get tired.
Right. When you really get
Right.
to know somebody, like
Change.
your feelings can change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look at it like this, like people are, like, y'all might be in the same space at the same time, but shit, one of y'all might end up either outgrowing each other or end up in the different
Bro.
directions.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like,
Different.
Sometimes you
Different
realize
lives,
y'all.
different
Sometimes you
frequencies,
realize
like-
y'all going down two different paths,
right? You know
and
what I'm saying?
it's to the point where you don't want to stay. You don't want to like work on it and try to like get y'all on the same path or come to a compromise. You just want to veer off on your path and wish her the best of luck in hers.
Y'all keep on saying like things change. That could be continuously on and on throughout your whole life. Does that mean that you never want to be married?
No,
You know
we
what I'm
young-
saying?
we
because
young.
marriage is something. Things change. You're gonna have to, change the way you are. Sometimes you're just gonna have to, like.
So then I think
mend each other
Marriage is a real commitment though. It's an actual commitment.
So
I'm dating you. That's a verbal commitment. And we're also young.
wait. But the thing is, when you are dating people, you're dating people to be in a marriage later
No,
on.
that's
At
not.
what point do you push past the change then to actually make a relationship?
When you really
work?
feel like when you see a future with somebody, when you really want to be with somebody,
But
then
that
you
could
will
be
push
with
So
that.
that
do
girl,
you?
you know
So
what I'm
are you with people without seeing a future involved?
No, but at
No.
sometimes at a certain point you outgrow someone and you no longer want to be involved in that.
For a lot of guys, when you with somebody, it's not because you're thinking about getting married. You're just thinking about, for this time, I'm gonna dedicate
you know, a certain amount of time, whether it be a couple months, a year or so, with this one person. You feel me?
Boys are such interesting creatures.
These are
So are women.
really
So are women.
We're
So
very
are
simple.
women.
It is a very different time from now. Like now, like people look at marriage as
It's like
haunting.
a horrible
horrible commitment.
I think it's because
And I just
the
don't-
world is so.
that is so true. Like there's
the
so
world
many
is,
like
it's
men
too
that
changing
just like
in general, and I feel like where we are now, people get scared when it comes to being so serious with something or taking up something so serious in general, because that's a commitment for life. Like you're bound by law, by God, if like you want to include that, and by that other person.
but like,
so ultimately, like that's a lot. It scares people.
A marriage isn't anything more than like a legal contract, honestly.
Technically,
But the
like,
fact that we even looking at it like this, some people just look at it like they would. Right.
You want some
love.
Can we just end this and just say, if you're a female and you seriously considering a guy, look at how he treat his mother or his sister. The woman figure in his life, if he don't treat her correctly, he will not treat you correctly.
Nah, for real. Why do Greek men have secret girlfriends?
What type of accusation is that? Why y'all got secret boyfriends? I'm an answer.
Go ahead, Eli.
Go ahead,
First of all, it must have not been a secret if you found out.
Why is it so hard for guys to show affection?
That's not true.
It's not
If
true.
you the right girl, I'ma show affection.
He gonna simp. Hold on, let me stop. I want to talk.
Okay, heard you.
He woke up.
Most niggas have up a wall because, you know, they ain't trying to show like too many emotions to a female because, you know, girls take advantage because they dogs like
They
that.
hurt us.
Not this face.
They
Female dog like that.
Why are girls so quick to show their emotions? Like, I talked to a girl like on FaceTime or something, and then she told me her whole life story, all her problems and everything. I'm like, I just met you. You know, guys are more reserved because you have to get to a certain level, you feel me, before you can just reveal yourself.
Every girl is different. You guys keep saying
Khalid.
just because you talk to one girl,
No,
and she
it's
tells you
not
that,
one girl. Damn near every girl I talk to.
Oh, bro, stand up.
Probably the girls that you're interested in. Every girl is different. There's some girls that's gonna want to share that because they feel a connection with you, or they feel that they can trust you.
What you said every girl is different, right? So you can't. Then the original question makes no sense because every guy is different.
We all grew up differently. We all have different cultures. We all have different backgrounds. So the way we perceive everything, the way we see things, we're all gonna think different.
I don't know if it's a generational thing, but we definitely tend to generalize a lot of shit.
Right.
I feel like just women naturally are I feel like more comfortable with being vulnerable, versus guys.
How do guys feel about talking or dating a virgin? What are your honest expectations and thoughts? So, a lot of guys refuse to date a woman, date a virgin, talk to a virgin, because they don't want to have to go through the emotional connection that women go through when someone takes their virginity. It's so much that comes with dating a virgin. So if I know that I'm just out here, I'm trying to have fun, and I'm not trying to be emotionally connected and stuck with someone and have somebody on my tail 100% of the time just because I took their virginity, then I'm not going to engage in a conversation and lead you on and act like I want something that I don't.
I feel like that's another one of them generalization things, though.
People wore warning signs. What would be written on yours and why?
Emotionally unavailable.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Emotionally unavailable. That's deep.
Well, mine would be probably too ambitious, like overly driven. So like I put my career over going on a date.
I'm a finesser, low key.
Wow. We gonna move on and we not gonna let you.
Like a scammer?
No.
Mine would be that I'm a family person. And in regards of, I consider like, I'm family oriented. I consider like my cousins, my best friends, like my family. I put them over everybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're my girlfriend. I don't care who you are. My family go over everybody.
Stubborn and prideful.
Bettering myself.
Emotionless, and I'll change your life.
Ooh,
Damn, hey, just
that's a warning. That's scary, actually.
I'm a CIA agent.
I think that's me.
That's my. Hey, find out what my mom name is right now. We got 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Beware of dogs.
Just so you know.
Beware of dogs.
Beware of dogs.
Beware
of dogs.
My mama FaceTime me. Hey, mama, you gotta say hey to the video now. Mama, say hey.
My warning sign would be
Next.
I don't take nobody's shit. Okay.
Amen.
That's a lot.
What's a body part you wouldn't mind losing?
My pinky toe.
I would have to say a ear.
Y'all never saw
Because who
Phil
really needs 2 ears when you can have one?
Yeah, you right.
You know,
I heard niggas they can't really walk right after that. You gonna be walking. You lose your
Each ear
pinky toe.
has different.
Cause like low key, all your weight be on that bitch. If you think about it,
Like Picasso.
you definitely gonna be like walking in the
Yeah,
we have a life like
delete the video at this point.
Delete the video.
Keep this amongst us.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching and putting up
This
with
was
this
good.
video. If you want a part 3, yeah, part 3.
Y'all
Part
got
3, comment below.
Yay!
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Wow, that's y'all.
Where y'all going? Actually, low key though, we don't got class tomorrow.
Nobody got class tomorrow?